Hello everyone. Hope you are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to the channel me.u. Let's continue with the lesson graph of a linear equation in two variables. Exercise 4.3, question 2. If you haven't completed question 1, please refer to period 20. The current one is period 21. The previous details are in period 20 with the same title. Okay, so let's continue. Give equation of two lines passing through 2 and 14. In the previous period, we have seen that when you are given a point, passing through this point, we can draw uncountable number of lines. It's not only two lines, we can draw uncountable number of lines passing through a given point. Now here you are asked to write two lines passing through them, or the equations which represents two lines. So here the points are 2, 14. So let's take, or we have to take, the first number is x and the second number is y. Now we have studied the standard form of writing the equation y is equal to mx plus c, where this is the point. C is the point where the line touches the y-axis, and m will tell you the slope, means how many steps you have to rise and how many steps you have to go forward. Now here, since we are given the values of x and y, we can just substitute these values so that we can find out different values for m and c. Let us see the example here. Y is 14, there is no change for that. M, we can design an m, or we can fix a number for m, where x is equal to 2, we have to multiply it here, plus again another number. So a number multiplied by 2 plus another number should give you 14. Let's take, for example, 1. And here 1 times 2 is 2. 2 plus what gives you 14? Yes, 12. So this is the one of the equations. So what is it? We have m is 1 and c is 12. And the letters y and x will remain the same. So we can write y is equal to 1x, means x plus 12. That's it. This is one of the equations. Now let's see another one in the same form. So 14 is equal to a number multiplied by 2 plus another number. Let's take, for example, 5. Any number you can take, even you can take 0, no problem. Then the value of x changes to 0. Okay, and then we have to continue. So 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus what gives you 14? Yes, so 4. So we get C is 4 and M is 5. So we can rewrite this is y and this is x. X and y we have to use in the equation, because in the equation we need to have the variable. So y is equal to, M is replaced by 5, x stays as it is, plus C is replaced by the number 4. This is another equation. What if you want to write one more equation? 14 is equal to a number multiplied by 2 plus another number. Let's take 4, for example. You can take 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus what gives you 14? 6. So the equation is x is here and y is here. So y is equal to 4x plus 6. This is another equation. Hundreds of equations can be written of this form, because passing through a point, we can draw uncountable number of lines. Excellent. Let's move on to question 3. If 3, 4 lies on a graph of the equation 3y is equal to ax plus 7, find the value of a. This is so simple question. 3y is equal to ax plus 7. They gave you the value of y is 4 and the value of x is 3. So a times 3 plus 7. Let's simplify. 12 is equal to a times 3 is 3a plus 7. Now we can just solve it. Just move plus 7 to the other side. So it will be minus 7. So it is 12 minus 7 is 5 is equal to 3a. Now we need to get a, so divide 3 on both the sides. This get cancelled. So we'll get the answer a is equal to 5 by 3. That's all. That's your answer. Let's move on to question 4. It's about a taxi fare. For the first kilometer, the fare is 8 rupees. And for each next kilometer, we have to pay 5 rupees extra. Now we have to take the distance as x. X is taken by the variable x, and the total fare is represented by y. So we can consider total fare y is equal to v. Finally, the question is to find the total fare. So y is equal to a number multiplied by the distance. What distance we are traveling, we don't know, it is x, plus the amount that you have to pay extra. So let us see. For the first situation, total amount is 8. Total is 8. And when are you going to pay 8 rupees? If you are traveling 1 kilometer. And each time, what number is increasing? 5. So 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus what gives you 8? It is 3. So the first number to be multiplied by x is 5, and the number to be added each subsequent kilometer will be 3 here. So let's rewrite y is equal to 5x plus 3. This is the equation. Now we have to graph. So first question was to write the equation. For graph, let's complete the table. For table, if x is equal to 0, what will be the value of y? 0 plus 3. So y is equal to 3. Now, if you replace the value of y as a 0, you will get 0 is equal to 5x plus 3. So it will be 3 divided by 5. It's a fraction. But you can replace by any number for x and y. So let's replace x by 1 now this time. So y is equal to 5 times 1 plus 3, which is equal to, y is equal to 5 plus 3 is 8. So if x is 1, y is 8. So 0, 3 is a coordinate and 1, 8 is another coordinate. Let's graph it on the Cartesian plane now. From 0, 3 steps up. So this is the first point. And from 1, 8 steps up. From 1, 8 step up. So this is these are the 2 points. So this is the line passing through the given points. Let's move on to question 5. Here you are given 2 graphs, and we have to find out which equation is representing each of this graph. So let's follow the general form. Y is equal to mx plus c. C is the place where it will touch the, or y-intercept, touch the y-axis, y-intercept. And m is the slope, which means rise over run. How many steps you have to go up or down. Rise here represents up or down. And run means how many steps you have to go forward. Let us see now. First question, the line, this is your line, it is touching the y-axis at 0. So C will be 0. Y is equal to, and then from the given point on the y-axis to reach the second point on the line, how many steps you have to go up or down? We are going down by 1 step. Down means negative 1 step over. How many steps you have to go forward so that you will reach the point? It is 1. Now let us replace or simplify this number. Negative is only 1 negative. 1 by 1 is 1. X plus 0 we don't have to write. Now see whether this equation is given to you. If not, you have to rearrange them. Y is equal to x is there, but we need negative. But we can rearrange. How? X can go to the other side, which is plus x. So x plus y, and to the right side will be 0. X plus y is equal to 0. Easy, right? Let's see the second graph now. Second graph is touching the y-axis at 2. So we can say that the y-intercept is 2. So y is equal to how many steps you are going up and down, up or down. So let us take this point, for example. So 2 steps down, so negative 2. And how many steps forward? 1, 2. 2 steps forward. So we get the answer, y is equal to, negative will stay. 2 by 2 means 1. We don't have to write. So now we will see, do you have this equation? If not, we have to rearrange. Y is equal to negative x plus 2. Yes, we have it. Now you might wonder, you still have you have another point here. Does it work? Let us see. Here again, the line is touching at the point 2. So we'll write 2, y is equal to x. Now from this point to reach here, how many steps you have to go up? Only one. One up, so it is positive. And then one step back. Back means negative. So let's simplify this, negative x plus 2. It's the same as this. So any of the point you can take on the given line, and then you can equate with this equation, y is equal to mx plus c. Great. Question 6. Work done with a constant force is directly proportional. Directly means it will be multiplied by a constant number. And they told you that the constant number is 5. So we have the number as well. Now the problem is which one is x and which one is y. We have two quantities, work done and distance. As we see the question of the taxi fare before, we can consider two of these quantities. Which one are we going to look into first? Are we traveling first, or are we applying the work first? Yes, it depends on how many kilometers we travel or how many meters we travel. So traveling or the distance moved is considered as the independent variable, and according to how many kilometers you travel, the work done will change. So this will be dependent. Now, always the independent quantity is taken by x value and the dependent quantity is taken by the y value. So we say that let work done be represented by y and distance traveled be represented by x. Now we need to rewrite the equation. Work done is y is equal to, constant is 5 they gave you, so 5x. And there is no fixed additional number, so this is the equation. We have two variables with equation. Now we have to graph. For graphing, you can apply or use the method of table, x and y. If x is equal to 0, y will be 0. Now, if y is 0, x will again be 0, so better you can't give 0, 0 again. Let's replace x by any other number. Let's say 1. 5 times 1. If x is 1, y will be 5. So 1, 5 is another point. So let's graph here. 0, 0 is a point. 1, 5 is another point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another point. So passing through these 2 points, we have to draw a line. Sorry, it is a bit hard for me to draw, but in your notebook, you can draw using a scale. Now the next part is that from the graph, read the value of work done when the distance is 2. So you know distance is on the x-axis and work done is on the y-axis. Okay, so distance is 2. So from here you have to go up. So you will see a point here, it is 10. So it is 10. Work done will be 10 units. Or even if it is hard from the graph, you can find it from here. You know y is equal to 5 times, distance is 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. And what will be the situation here? Y is equal to 5 times 0. So it will be 0 units. So here work done will be 0 units. Great, let's move on to question 7. Yamini and Fatima contributed ₹100. Doesn't matter who contributed first. Let's take Yamini. So in your copybook, in your notebook, you can write, let Yamini contributed X rupees, then Fatima contributed Y rupees, then X plus Y together means plus is 100. So this is the equation, linear equation. Now, how to graph now? We can again use the table method with X is 0, and we will see what is y. 0 plus y is equal to 100. So y is equal to 100. Now what will happen if y is 0? X plus 0 is equal to 100 or x equal to 100. So if y is 0, x is 100. 0, 100 is a coordinate. 100, 0 is another coordinate. So from x-axis, from 0 go until 100. In the present graph, you don't have the numbers until 100, but you can rearrange 1, 2, 3 as 10, 20. According to the situation, we can change the graph. but you have to change all the sides together. Also, this all sides are hundreds. You can complete it. Now, from 0 until 100. From 0 until 100 means this is the point. And from 100 and stay there. 100 stay there means this is the point. So passing through these 2 points, you can draw a line, and that's your graph. Great. Let's move on to question 8. The linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to degree Celsius is in the form F is equal to 9 over 5 C plus 32. This is an international equation. And they told you to take Fahrenheit on the y-axis and degree Celsius on the x-axis. We need to graph them. So it's easy. It's in the form y is equal to mx plus c. This number is the point where the line will touch the x-axis, which means the new line that you're going to draw will touch the y-axis at 32. Go to 32 on the y-axis. So this is 30, 32 here. And then from there go, this will be rise and this will be run. From there, rise by 9 steps. If you move from 32 until here, this is 8 steps because 32 to 40 is 8. Now 41, so it will be 9 steps. 41 and then 5 steps running. From here to the first cell, it will be 10, so half of it. So this is the line you can draw. Passing through the given points, this is the graph representing the conversion between Fahrenheit and degree Celsius. Now we need to convert the temperature, or we need to convert into Fahrenheit if the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Here it is. So if it is 32, the Celsius will be 0. Now we have to see if temperature is 30. 30 means it will be somewhere here and it will go touch. It's not easy to find from the graph and it will not be accurate. So the best way to convert is to get F, we can write 9 by 5 multiplied by C is 30 plus 32. You can simplify them. 54 plus 32 is 86 degree Fahrenheit. Great. Next one is 95 Fahrenheit. So left side will be 95. So we can say 95 is equal to 9 by 5 multiplied by C. We don't know, we have to find it. First we subtract 32. 95 minus 32 is 63. Then you multiply by 5 and divide by 9 to get the letter C. These two get cancelled and you will get the number 7. 7 times 5 is 35. So 35 degrees Celsius. Now, if the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius means this will be 0. So F is equal to 9 by 5 times 0 plus 32. It will be 32 degree. And what will happen if F is 0? 0 is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. So 32 will be on the other side. Multiply by 5 will be in the numerator and 9 will be in the denominator. That will be your answer. So 32 times 5 is 160 divided by 9. So that's your answer. 160 divided by 9 you can keep as it is or you can divide it. So you will get the answer 17.8 approximately. 17.8 degrees Celsius. Now the next question is there a temperature for which both of them have the same number? X and Y have same numbers. For example, look at this one. X is 0, Y is 32. Here X is around 16 and Y is 0. X is 0 and Y, X is 16 and Y is 0. So, but look at this point. Yes, they are same. So the degree Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same at the point negative 40. This is a general question, general knowledge. At what temperature is the Fahrenheit the same as degree Celsius? At negative 40 degrees Celsius is the same as negative 40 degree Fahrenheit. Great, that's the end of this lesson and the homework time. To draw this graph of the equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 15. You can draw the table replacing the value of x and y. You can replace by 0, get the answer, draw the graph, and that's all for today. Hope the exercise is clear and the lesson is informative. The period went well. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. See you later.